I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey guys, we've got a great show for you today. We're here at Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood Studios.
That's right.
Pretty
this
awesome,
is Hollywood
huh,
Studios, and it's an exact replica of the Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant that is in Hollywood.
Right. It's got all the famous characters all around the restaurant, just hundreds of them that you can go around and see. Famous Hollywood stars from the 20s, 30s, and beyond that they have drawn and got there. You got them right here in Florida, man. This is so cool.
That's right.
And we've got the famous Cobb salad that they're famous for. I guess they're famous for that, right, Lynn? We're famous for Cobb salad here,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah, it kind of comes out partitioned out like a Cobb salad does, and they mix it up right at the table. That was pretty cool. Had a great flavor to it. And then we're also trying some prawns and grits with cheese, which is pretty cool here as well. I'm enjoying that very much. What did you think of that?
The Cobb salad, I had never experienced the Cobb salad like that, you know, so finely chopped and everything mixed together so well. It was really great. And the grits and shrimp, I love grits and shrimp. So it was actually fantastic. The fried, the breading on the prawn there is great, and the grits and all the bacon bits and everything were fantastic.
So is this like Pensacola, Florida shrimp and grits?
You know, they call it grits ayaya in Pensacola, and this has a much different flavor. Every place that I've been has a very different take on their shrimp and grits. So this was a really cool. They don't actually fry the shrimp in Pensacola, and this was a really cool take on it. I like this.
How do they do the shrimp in Pensacola? I know we're kind of getting off subject here, but
you know, I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it's sautéed. I want to say they're sautéed, but I'm not entirely sure on that.
You want to do the Bubba Gump thing? You know, Forrest Gump. You know, we got shrimp and grits. We got
boiled shrimp.
We got fried shrimp. No, we're not going to go there. But listen, we do have some great steaks, and you've got a bouillabaisse.
Yeah, seafood I don't know. I'll put it in a lower third.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it when it comes. We're looking forward to that. So we've got more stuff to show you around the restaurant. We've got some more food to come. So hang in there. Don't go anywhere. We're going to finish up our Cobb salad and shrimp and grits. See you in a bit. Well, we're well into our entrees, and this is some pretty rocking stuff we've got here. I got the pork chop, which is just amazing. It has like a hash brownie thing with it here, with a dark au jus, kind of a gravy with it. It's just fantastic. And the pork chop actually has a cheese on top of it. I don't remember from the menu. I have to go back and look, Andrew, what the cheese is that they have on top of it. It's not a goat cheese, but just a great, great taste. So tender, thick and juicy, not dry at all. Really tasty pork chop. So glad I got that. One of our dining mates had the filet, and we tasted the filet, and the potatoes, number one with those. The garlic potatoes are just off the hook, but the filet is just fantastic. Nice and pink on the inside, very tender, very juicy. It's a great filet. And you're having seafood. I had a bite of the grouper. That's good. How's the rest of that rolling?
It's great. It comes on a little bed of pilaf, and the sauce that encompasses everything. You've got mussels and shrimp, and the grouper sitting on top. The sauce is great. It's tomato based, but it has that little bit of kick to it, a little bit of spice that I really like in these kinds of seafood dishes. So it really worked out perfectly. It's great.
Yeah, this is just awesome. And this cheese, I tell you, the chef should have his hand, should go give him a nice pat on the back for adding cheese to the top of the pork chop. I mean, pork chops are awesome anyway, but then melt some cheese over it, serve it with some hash brown potatoes and gravy. Dude.
And that sauce on that pork chop is amazing.
So good. Yeah, really, really good. All right, so we're working our way through this. I think we've got some dessert coming maybe. So
I want to tell you a little bit more about the restaurant too.
Yeah, we got some more tips, more little folklore around the Brown Derby here. Some real cool stuff. Really a cool atmosphere around here. I'm loving this restaurant.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So stick around. Wow, amazing meal. Amazing meal. Really good. That pork, it was Gouda cheese, by the way. We checked the menu. It was Gouda, and there was some Chardonnay and garlic butter on top of the filet. Just fantastic. That was just awesome. But that melted Gouda cheese, I love Gouda cheese anyway.
Really added to
That melted Gouda cheese, again, chef, dude, good move. Good move. That was awesome. Well, listen, we've got some great looking desserts in front of us now. Look at this thing. Is that cool?
Look at the design right there.
Yeah,
Isn't that incredible?
That's amazing. Look at that thing. All right, it's a slice of grapefruit right there. It is so cool. And so this is a grapefruit cake. Light, spongy we hear, and then this is a creme brulee with a chocolate dip biscotti sliding off the plate. Yeah, chocolate dip biscotti on a nice creme brulee there. Just awesome looking. So, hey, bud, just gonna go right in here.
Go ahead. One of the things our waitress Lynn was telling us about was the phone jacks that are in between each of the booths here. We're sitting in a booth, and there's a wall separating each booth, and they have phone jacks. And in the Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood, they would actually bring the telephone over and plug it into the wall so that the celebrities could take their phone calls without having to move from their table.
Right. And so they could also hear their name over the PA system and feel like that they're Hollywood stars, you know? So they kind of carried that in. Again, it's just a wonderfully themed restaurant. The Cornish work and the crown molding and everything around, it's just a beautiful restaurant. You know, and all the pictures, you can just walk around here for hours looking at all the caricatures that are around the restaurant. It's really, really cool. But, dude, the star right now is this grapefruit cake, man. I'm telling you.
And it comes, it's got pieces of grapefruit on there.
So moist, and you know, the decoration on it is great, but it's so moist, so flavorful, just really, really amazing. So, and for my wife Leslie, because she is such a big fan of creme brulee.
Wow.
Let me go ahead and dig into this. Is that good, right?
It's such a unique flavor.
It's so juicy, right? You almost think you're biting into a grapefruit.
That's
there, right. So good.
You never would have, thought. The only time I've ever had grapefruit is eating it straight from the fruit. Right. This is such a cool way to do it, man.
Yeah, it's very unique. All right, look at my face. It's a happy face right there. That creme brulee, that is off the hook good. Really, really good. Just fantastic. It's got the right amount of charring on the top of it. You know, the caramelization on the top is just fantastic. Very, very rich pudding and loaded with flavor. This is a vanilla bean, actually a double vanilla bean. One vanilla is not enough, so this is a double vanilla bean creme brulee. Just fantastic. Really, really good. I'm telling you.
That is awesome.
I'm going back in for some more of this grapefruit cake.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
What a great, unique way to do it. They've included, of course, the actual piece of dried fruit and then a couple of slices from the actual grapefruit.
Right. So juicy, and actually grapefruit's one of my favorite fruits. But I'm not sure why it's not grapefruit.
Yeah.
Why is it? I don't know why it's called grapefruit. I don't know. You guys figure it out. But this dessert is awesome. Well, listen, we're gonna wrap it up. It's been really cool bringing you to Hollywood Brown Derby here in Hollywood Studios. Wonderfully themed restaurant. Been here forever. When you're in Hollywood Studios, definitely check this out for lunch or for dinner. You'll love it. So we got to do a question of the week. I've got it.
You got one?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Go ahead.
What?
You had one?
I had one, yeah.
You do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do mine anyway, though. We're going to do two.
Yes, double. That's awesome.
It's a twofer.
It's great. Just like two great desserts, we got two great questions for you.
Yep.
All right. Since we are having two great desserts, I would love to know what your favorite flavor of creme brulee is. And if you don't like creme brulee, tell me what your favorite dessert is. All right?
You got your mocha. And you got your captain. Oh, still.
Whoa, where did your mind go there for?
I'm just thinking about different things, and then I just went into the Bubba Gump thing, you know.
Oh, man, that's what I get. I get in trouble for asking that question.
Okay, no, I'm not going to ask you what your favorite movie is, and no, I'm not going to ask you what your favorite kind of shrimp is, but I would like to know, because I was thinking about this during our meal, what is your favorite side? Okay, so who does the cooking in your house? In my house, I do the majority of the cooking when I'm home. My wife's a great cook, but she cooks a very limited amount of things, right, that she likes to cook. So most of the cooking I do. So, all right, so you got one question from Andrew, but I've got a twofold question. All right, leave me a comment below. Who does the cooking in your house, and what are some of your favorite sides? I need sides for next year, okay? So give me some ideas on things to pair with meats. What do you like for sides? I just found out that I like Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah, man.
Made it 50 years. I never knew I liked Brussels sprouts, and I just found it out.
You know what I found out I like is Brussels sprouts and bacon.
Oh, I like anything
together.
with bacon.
Yeah.
Anything with bacon is good. Bacon is very, very good. So pair that. I think that creme brulee would be better with bacon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why not?
So, all right. So leave us a comment below. Answer Andrew's question. What's your favorite creme brulee flavor? And then answer my question. I want to know who does the cooking in your house and what kind of sides do you like preparing. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Love bringing you to Brown Derby. Love bringing you anywhere here on Travel with Rick. Thanks a lot for being here, Andrew.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being there, and we'll see you right back here next week on another episode of Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.
See you guys.
Well, hey guys, what did you think about Hollywood's Brown Derby over at the studios? Awesome place to eat. We just had a great time there, and thanks for sticking around. We're going to read some of your comments from last week's show, our 5K on Castaway Cay. Can you believe that we did that? Ran around the island when there's trams and bicycles and all kinds of other things to do. Why were we running? I don't know what we were thinking. Maybe we were running for food. But anyway, you guys did leave some great comments. Jacob says, what an awesome video. I wish I were there, relaxing in the sun right next to you guys, drinking something tropical and cold. I'm not sure if I'd do any running with you guys though, but I'd support you all. That's awesome, Jacob. Looks like a good time. I would definitely do it if I could. If I had my choice on where to run, I think I would run right there in the Bahamas. I love the Bahamas. Can't wait till next episode. Back in the restaurants. That's right, Jacob. Back in the restaurants. That's where I feel more comfortable. But yes, the spicy Kazan roll did look awesome, and when I go there, that's one thing I'm definitely getting. Yeah, just, go there soon. They close. Gosh, they close today, the day this shows. That's the day they're closing. Can you believe it? Hopefully they'll be opening back up soon. Kathy says, hey, have to admit, the run looked like a lot of fun, though I'd rather be lounging on the beach instead. I know. What were we thinking? I'm not much of a runner, but my favorite place to run is from the main gate at Animal Kingdom to Expedition Everest. That counts, right? Of course it counts. But if I could really do some running, definitely would be on the beach in Bora Bora. Wow, that's a great place to run. It's an awesome idea. Penny says, yay, I ran an international 5K and I'm really tired now. Imagine how we felt, Penny. Guess I shouldn't have eaten that grilled cheese before I ran. I know, I shouldn't have eaten that big breakfast I ate either. Great music, Andrew. Yeah, he did a great job on that whole video. Can you believe he ran with the helmet cam on? It was really awesome. Really though, I'm not a runner. I do enjoy a scenic walk. Always enjoy walking around the resorts at Walt Disney World. My favorite place would be in the mountains in Colorado and in the redwoods in California. Nature at its best. That's awesome, Penny. Lizzie says her favorite place I have ever run is at Walt Disney World, whether it was alone from Japan to Canada to get a beaver tail, R.I.P., yeah, those were great, or if my husband were around people to beat the lines. A lot of people said they ran in the parks to beat the lines. That's pretty cool. Sarah says, I'm not a runner, but when I get to the studios, right after they rope drop, I power walk to Toy Story to get a fast pass. Safety first, no running. That's absolutely right, Sarah. Nick says, hey Rick, wow, I know I would be walking most of the 5K run. Yeah, I did a lot of walking too. I can run, but not far. If I could run a 5K, it would be the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. I could see what the original road looked like and go through two tunnels that was bypassed in the 1960s because of the higher traffic levels. I'd like to see the tropical scenery. See you next week. But yes, if you're still coming up with ideas for 2013, do you think you can invite Lou back so he could explain the land he missed last year? It's okay if you can't, because I understand you're both Disney men. We're actually talking to Lou about doing some stuff with us this year, so we hope he's going to come on out. So, like you say, he's really busy though with his tours and his road shows and a lot of stuff he's got going on. Let's see, Bob says, hey Rick and Andrew, great video, great run. I'm not a runner, but I do enjoy walking. Maybe I will walk the 5K when I go to Castaway Cay. I think my favorite place to go for a walk is in a forest and following the deer and elk trails. I would also like to go for walks in Disney World and explore the out-of-the-way places. That's just awesome. Kevin says, awesome video. I missed the 5K on my last cruise, but I will not miss it on my April Fantasy Eastern Caribbean cruise. That's awesome, Kevin. I've run marathons from Miami to Mount Hood, but my all-time favorite experience was running the Goofy Challenge in Walt Disney World. Loved every 39.3 miles. Kevin, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. I'm just so proud of you for doing that. Sorry we missed you when we were up there. We didn't connect, dude. We should have done that. There's just something about running through all the parks, especially turning the corner on Main Street, USA, and seeing the castle all lit up, breathtaking. Rick, if you ever form a TWR running team, I'm all in. Put us in a Kingdom Magic Vacations running tee, and I'll be a running advertisement. Just a thought. That's a great thought, Kevin. Actually, my wife's talking about that, so we may be in touch. Until next time, my friends at TWR, keep those smiles on. Awesome comments, guys. Just love reading them. Appreciate you leaving them. We've already ran them through random.org. We came up with number 9. It was Bob Nordmark. So, Bob, got you a nice Mater plush there. Last week it was a Lightning McQueen plush. This week we've got a Mater. So, Bob, I'll drop you an email. Just be sure to respond to that email. Send me your address, and we'll get this cool Mater plush out to you in the mail. Just an awesome thing. So guys, thanks a lot for leaving your comments. Thanks as always for watching our show, sharing us on Facebook and on Twitter, on YouTube, all the places that you do. Tell your friends, send the videos, send them out on Facebook, share them, whatever you need to do. We just love having more people watching our show. Love you watching our show. And we've got a great show for you next week. It's just going to be incredible. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be something really, really cool. Nope, that's all I'm telling you. You got to come back next week and check it out. It's going to be cool, though, and I can't wait to see you right back here on another episode real soon. It has something to do with the cruise line. All right, so check us out next week, and we'll see you right back here. So long, everybody.